I'm Christian Shults. I'm a cardiac surgeon at the MedStar Heart and Vascular Institute. I'm the co-director of the aortic program, as well as the director of the atrial fibrillation and ablation program. From a very early age, I had a desire to do something meaningful and to help people. The heart has always been incredibly appealing to me. The physiology, for me, it represents life. And I've always been fascinated by the technology, the innovation in cardiac surgery. These patients and their families, they put their life in your hands, and that's something I take very seriously. So within cardiac surgery, I focus on complex aortic surgery, valvular and structural heart disease, and ablation, so atrial fibrillation, inappropriate sinus tachycardia. Those are kind of my three areas of focus. The heart is the most fascinating organ. It beats 100,000 times per day, pumps about 2,000 liters of blood per day, and beats 35 million times per year, just again and again. It's incredibly resilient. It's also structurally fascinating. It's handling pressures up to 250 millimeters mercury, all with soft tissue and without really any kind of rigid structure. But it's an incredible organ and an incredible muscle. I do a lot of kind of outcomes research looking at different treatments for aortic disease and their impacts on outcomes. I also research atrial fibrillation and treatments for atrial fibrillation, and as well as inappropriate sinus tachycardia. When I see a patient, I think my role initially is to educate them on their disease process and their options. And in the process of that education, come to a conclusion in a plan that we both agree upon. And then once that plan is established, to execute and deliver superior outcomes. I'm very pleased by the feedback I get from patients. They're often very grateful and have a lot of praise for the experience they have while they're here at the hospital. I mean, I enjoy my patients. One patient reminds me of my mother, quite frankly, who brings me, every time she sees me in clinic, she brings me a giant chocolate cake, which is a bonus.